hello. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome, everybody. Oh, it's so good to see you. I'm Annie Patterson. I am your brand new host, first time hosting ever. So happy to be here. I can't wait to say hello to everyone. Hello, hello. Oh my gosh. Well, we've got wonderful folks here. We've got Kevin from New Hampshire. Hello, Kevin. Bonnie from Boise, Sue, Seattle, Hoda in BC, the most beautiful place in the world, Arlene in Berkeley. We've got Carolyn in Boise. This is our 1921, our 1921st day. Thank you for that reminder. Susan in Cincinnati. Oh my gosh, so good to see you. Kathy in Denver. Aloysius in Massachusetts, my state. Nancy in Washington, you're looking gorgeous today. Trish in Victoria. Neil in Boston. Hello to the East Coast. And where are you coming from? I'm not sure, but welcome. Kathy in California. Oh my goodness. Linda, what a beautiful photo there. Welcome, Diana. And also, I just want to welcome Elizabeth in California. And Athena in Brooklyn. I'm going to be in Brooklyn the end of next week. Caroline in DC. And Jim in Sweden. Thank you for being here. Kathleen in Albuquerque. Sydney in San Francisco. Oh my gosh, it's so good to see everyone here. Bob and Mabel and the Bears, always so good to see you. The Bears are looking especially joyful in Massachusetts. Kat in Vermont, thank you for being here. Bob in Albany, welcome. Stephen in Woodbury. Stephen, Steve in Maryland. Good to see you, Steve. Carol in Connecticut, welcome. Olga, welcome, welcome. Kay in Texas, welcome. We're so glad to see you. And we have Delhi in Maryland, welcome. Kath in the UK, and Laris in the UK, Karen in Iowa. Oh my gosh. And of course, we have our marvelous Joe here, always running things and making us feel so good. Sarah in Santa Cruz, that's where my brother in law lives. And Storm, so good to see you. Always so good to see you. Now, if I left anybody out, I hope not. I may have. If you're just joining us, welcome. I'm so excited to be here hosting you all for the first time. This is my maiden voyage, or my first time trying this out. And I just want to say, being a partner host here, it's not as hard as it looks. I'm so excited to be able to do this. So I want to give a special, special welcome and thank you to everyone here, especially all the people working behind the scenes for Daily Antidote of Song. We do one sing-along song a day, every day at noon. This is your first time. Please give us a wave. We love to have you here. I am a regular song leader here. You all know me, and I've been here before in that capacity. I want to say hi to all the YouTube streamers. We're on YouTube today. We're so glad you're here. It's such a good community. So hello to everyone with cameras off. We see you even though we don't see you. All right, now we get to introduce Sunniva Brynnel from Sweden. We're so glad to see you and have you here.
Hi,
Sunniva, can't believe it. The
all the way
magic.
from Sweden. I don't understand how it works, but I'm happy it works. Fingers
I
crossed.
I can't believe you're with us today because I was saying to you earlier that being in Sweden was one of the most enjoyable trips I think I've ever had. I was on my way to Finland, and oh, good memories. So welcome. And I just wanted to say, what are you going to share with us today? We'll get a chance to talk in a little bit, but what song are you going to lead us in?
Well, since it's the morning on the West Coast in America and kind of sort of the morning on the East Coast. I wanted to share a morning song that my mother used to sing to me when I was a child, and it's in English, so I thought we'd start the easy way. We'll go into a Swedish one later. Should we just go right into it? You might have heard it before. My mother sang it, and then I realized it's in this songbook that I was given when I was playing in a church in the US Northeast. So I found it there as well, and I was pretty happy to find it there. Morning has come. So we'll sing it once to start off, and then you'll know it and you can sing it with me. So we'll go here. Line by line. Morning has come. Morning has come. Night is away. Night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. That's a bit of a longer one. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Does anyone know it? Can I see like a show of hands or something? Okay. Oh, well, the ones of you that I see are not raising me hands, so I'm happy to potentially bring a new song to the community. Okay. From the start. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. And it's actually a canon, and you can start it on 4 different places. So we'll do it again, and my tip is to start it after I've sung the first line, then you start your line. So I'll sing, morning has come, morning has come, and then you sing the exact same melody, but just one phrase later than I do. So let's try it. I think it's gonna sound pretty neat. We just don't know, but I'm guessing that it'll sound amazing. Okay, so I'll start, and the ones who want to sing with me, please feel free to do so. And if you want to start this canon situation, you can start it one line after me when I sing Night is Away. Okay, here we go. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Once more. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day. Once more, because it's so nice. Morning has come, night is away. Rise with the sun and welcome the day.
Oh my gosh, that is so beautiful. I feel like I could almost hear everybody doing the canon in my head, you know? It was so comforting.
And
Oh,
it's actually you can do it as a 4-part canon. So according to the book here that I just found yesterday, It's actually, you can start it at all these places.
I
So
love it. I actually have that book on my
it's
bookshelf.
it's great. It's amazing.
Suniva, you're an accordionist, and you come from 7 generations of women singers. I mean, it, I can't wait to hear you talk about that. But first off, what about that song that you just taught us? What brought you to that song for today?
Well, I wanted to do something that's uh, well fairly easy to learn because we only have half an hour together. And I just sometimes these songs that my mom sang to me when I was little, they sort of spring up at different times in my life, and I thought, oh, this is a good time to do that song. And she would actually sometimes wake me up with that song, and it sounds kind of idyllic and sweet, but then I was like, oh, as a teenager, you wanted to still be asleep. So 7 in the morning, it doesn't matter how nice a song is, you don't want to be woken up by any song.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah, we don't realize the when the singing is
right.
going on and we're teenagers, we don't realize how lucky we were at the
Yeah, yeah,
time.
yeah. But
But
but she,
you grew up with music. I mean, were the women in your family singing all the time together? I mean, was this
it was.
something you?
Well, it was more my mother. She was a folk singer, still is a folk singer and a protest singer, and so it was quite a lot of music in the home. But it was more so when my mother and I would travel. So I was the youngest of 5 siblings, and I would travel with her to festivals or to when she would give courses or workshops. So I would always be with her and be the child in the circle, and sort of listening and learning to stay quiet or sing along, I guess. So it was my memories of my childhood is just traveling with her
Yeah,
and train
yeah.
stations and workshops and festivals. So they were the memorable things of my childhood.
I love that. I
Mm,
love that you shared that with us today because it's such a good reminder, especially right now, especially here in the country I live in.
mm,
We
mm.
want the reminders that how much joy singing can bring us, even if we're being carted around, and it's part of our life, bringing our kids with us. So thank you for sharing that.
And
I
what
know you have another song you want to share, but I could talk to you all day about this stuff. So,
I also just kind of want to mention when we speak now, my son, who's my oldest, who's 2.5, I was humming today, and he actually asked me, "Why are you humming? Like, or why singing?" He said, and I was like, "Well, that's a good question. Why singing? Because we were just like pottering around in the kitchen, and I think I just told like it makes mom feel good. Like there's no particular reason. It just feels good to sing." And he was like, "Okay, all
I love
right."
it. I love it. Plus, you know what? We we want to honor all the moms of kids out there, whether you've got mom energy for kids that you're just around that are part of your chosen family, or you've got, mom of kids no matter what age. Singing builds resilience. It really, really does. So I love that. I love that you gave him that answer. So
Yeah.
what other song do you have for us?
So I have a Swedish song, and I know someone's gonna post it in the chat. So you have some easy words, and I might have talked to you before about the letter A with the dot. Does anyone know how it's should be pronounced? Å, like all. So when you see that A with the dot, it's å. And this is the pronunciation of the lyrics. Trilå, Trilå. Här är han, nära till land, Trilå. And the A with the 2 dots is ä. I don't think you have the similar word perhaps, but the lyrics translation is Trilå is just an exclamation, it's a happy exclamation. And then it says, here he is, close to land, Trilå. And it's a homecoming song. I'm from the west coast in Sweden, and we have the whole ocean to our west side, and on the other side of the ocean is Denmark and then the British Isles. So the song was by tradition sung when the fisherman's wife wives, they were standing on the cliffs and they saw the ships come home from sea, and then they sang this, Trilå, he's here, close to land, he's home, because they might have been away for a few days, a few weeks, maybe a few months even. And the North Sea is kind of a treacherous place to sail also, so they never knew if they were going to come home or not. So we'll do it phrase by first, and then we'll do it together. It goes like this. Trilå. And if the words are too hard, then just go la la or lo or o. Any syllable. Okay, you. Trilå. And then Trilå. Trilå. And then Trilå. 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 And here comes the high part. Här är han. Här är han. And then close to land. Nära till land. Nära till land. And then the ending tail part. Trilå. 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 So that's the whole thing, and we'll sing it over and over. And please don't be particular about where the syllables fall. Like, make your own Trilå version. And if the words are too much, again, find your own nice syllable to just sing to yourself. Even a soothing can be. So feel free to make your own version of this. Here we go. Trilå, 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 trilå. Här är han, nära till land, Trilå. That's the one. And it helps me when I sing this just to get a softer and warmer voice, even to imagine the one you love the most coming home. Even, coming home on the driveway. It doesn't really matter. They don't have to be sailors at sea. Okay. Trilå, 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 trilå. Här är han, nära till land, Trilå. Once more. Trilå, 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 trilå. Här är han, nära till land, Trilå. We'll do it on an ooh. I kind of like the feeling of ooh in my mouth and body. Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Thank you so much. I think all of us, want to put that hand to our heart when we hear that song. It just resonates so much. Oh, it's beautiful.
It's
Sunniva is so beautiful. I know we all just want to sort of be in that space, you can almost feel like, chills from that. So thank you so much.
my
Can
pleasure.
you take a minute and just, I know you're going to be going to Finland. I really want to know about that because I want to let my musician friends, Ilva and Jonathan, who live there, know about it. But tell us a little bit about, the midsummer that you just did. I know we just want to hear a little bit about you and the various travels you're doing.
For sure. So now some of you I think have seen one or even two of my children sort of in the background. But since I'm a mom of two boys, two young boys, I don't do as much traveling as I used to because I used to live in America and travel so much with my band there. But now I'm mainly in Sweden and do the travels here around Scandinavia. So you mentioned Finland. In mid-August, I'm going to Finland to play in a festival. I have to find out where it is, but I know it's called Kaukas, and I think it's south of Helsinki, if I'm not mistaken. So I'm playing there with a beautiful colleague of mine called Timo Alakotila, who teaches at the Sibelius Academy in Helsinki. And he's a master of piano playing and composition in Finland. Very, very skilled musician. So I'm coming there to play with him and a saxophone player. And then the next day, so August 16th and 17th, I believe, is when I'll be in Finland to play. And you mentioned Midsummer, and Midsummer is actually in Swedish we regard it as our biggest holiday in Sweden. It's when we celebrate the light and the lightest day of the year because we have a lot of darkness in Sweden. So Midsummer is when we eat strawberries and herring, and there's some drinking and some dancing around the midsummer pole. Like it's every kind of festive thing is coming out, and we um, I saw someone ask for children in the chat. It's also for children. Actually, the biggest joy for the children is to dance around the midsummer pole, which is a tree dressed in flowers. It's a fertility symbol, and the children we pretend to be frogs, and we dance around the midsummer pole. It's kind of a pagan, funny situation. Um, but for midsummer, I was part of, actually that's worldwide. I was part of a television program that was broadcast on Midsummer Eve, and you can actually watch it online. So maybe this link can be sent out so you can see the national Midsummer program and sing along there. But that's what I've been doing lately.
That's so,
Television
so
and
beautiful. And you've
yes,
been taking your kids with you, like you were carted
mo
around?
most of the time. So just like I had to be taken around with my mother when I was little, I'm taking my kids around. But it's a challenge with two boys. So my husband needs to come, or my mother now needs to come with me. So it's kind of a full circle of
Yeah.
she's almost 80 and she comes around to watch my little son. And
Oh,
then I breastfeed and I play and I breastfeed and I play. So this is
she
how it
knows
goes.
the ropes. I had to take my two young boys with me when I toured New
Oh,
Zealand and other places. We were
you
crazy.
know.
We brought them everywhere.
Wow. Yeah.
Listen, I am so grateful to hear you, and I know all of us want to, dive in and hear more of your beautiful, beautiful singing and also your accordion playing, which I've already heard. It is amazing. So can people just visit your website? I know we're going to put a little link in there for folks to
Yeah, yeah,
learn
yeah.
more about you.
My website, sunnivabrynnel.com, or Spotify is if you just want like a playlist of listening music, type my name into Spotify. It's a good
Wonderful,
place.
wonderful. You know, I hate that we have to end. I don't want to. And I do have some shout outs to do. But can everyone just give a please, just a wave for Suniva? I mean, it's just so lovely to have you here. I just
It's
want a
always good to
special,
be here.
special thank you. I know you've been here before. I missed it, but people can go. back and watch. You can watch a lot of all of these wonderful noontime things are on YouTube, and also you can access them through um, the Daily Antidote of Song and the Carpe Diem, website. So I just really want to thank you again. I also want to do a shout out to Candace, who's doing tech today. Thank you, Candace. We're so grateful for all the tech wonderfulness that you brought for today. And another big shout out to Joe. We love you so much. Road trip has started. Yes. So we're going to hear more. And I just want to tell you a little bit about who's coming up. So we've got, well, you can already, from what I said, you can hear by going back. You didn't miss necessarily, you missed the live version, but we had Phil Hogue from the UK this past Monday. We had the fabulous Elise Bryant from DC. And then tomorrow we're going to have Heather Pearson from New Hampshire and my dear and wonderful friend Kate Munger from California. I don't know who that is that's playing on Friday, but I think she's related to me. So stay tuned for that. And then Sister Lala, who is from Berea, Kentucky. And let's see, Carolina Borgia. I'm trying to remember where she's from. Ohio. That's right. We always have such a wonderful array of people that are coming here, and I can't wait. We've got, let's see, I'm not sure I missed anything. I think I got everything. I know now's the time for me to maybe say goodbye to folks. Y'all have been so patient with me. My first time here. So, Sunniva, thank you again. We just love having you here so much.
It's my pleasure.
You
It's
bring a
always
light.
really great to see you.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again, everybody. I'm going to start saying goodbye to people. And I know that Joe would hop in here if I forgot anything. So, thank you again for coming. And goodbye to Bonnie in Boise, Sue in Seattle, Arlene in Berkeley, Carolyn in Boise, Susan in Cincinnati, Kathy in Denver, Trish in Victoria, and British Columbia is one of my favorite places in the world. Neil in Boston. Hello, Kathy. Thank you for being here. Goodbye to Diana in Victoria. Goodbye, Athena. Caroline in DC. Jim in Sweden. Thank you for coming today. Steve, I love you. Thank you. Where are we? We've got Kathleen in Albuquerque, Sydney in San Francisco, Bob and Mabel in the Bears, my fellow Massachusetts person, Bob in New York, Anne in Maryland, thank you. Hoda in British Columbia, thank you. Laris in the UK. Joe on a road trip. Thank you, Jojo. And Delhi in Maryland. Louise in the UK. And who else do we have? We've got Gary. There you are in Massachusetts, my fellow Massachusetts. And Kath in the UK. Thank you for being here. Aloysius in Massachusetts. Doing something fantastic, it looks like. Jim in, boy, I can't see you, but you look like you're in Sweden. Storm in Massachusetts. Goodbye. Diane, Puerto Rico. Kat in Vermont, thank you. Elizabeth in California. Nancy in Washington State. And Linda in California. Carol in Connecticut, thank you. Curly Tops in Vermont. Thank you so much. I don't know if I forgot anybody. I hope I didn't. We love you. We're so glad you're here. Can't wait to see you tomorrow or whatever day you next get to be here.